Bitcoin is back in the house. The Bitcoin man is here with Cryptogenics, my YouTube channel. Anyways, in today's Cryptosphere, we got BTC at 8,744 buckaroos. We had a pullback, obviously. We're just kind of like staying in this zone right here. Everyone's kind of like, what is going on with BTC right now? Well, we're going to find out. So stick around and let's go over everything that is happening in Bitcoin land. So pretty much right now, everyone is just kind of like chilling out. As Bitcoin SV has definitely been pulling back, but within that, we'll talk about that in a minute. You have tons of green still gains going on. This is the time to go like, should I sell and get my gains, get some profits? Absolutely, you should. You should definitely do that. At least take profits for sure, and then you can make an assessment in the next few days. What's going on right now is pretty much what I've been talking about, and other YouTubers as well. It's the 200 moving average. As you can see, we're stuck right below it. This is right here. This is actually Bitrex's Bitcoin 1-day chart. This right here is Polinex's 1-day chart. We're still stuck right here. This is Bitfinex's, and we have quite a bit to go. I mean, this could end up tanking over, going down, and we're gonna get some some air to really get a bull run started. Here we're pretty much almost touching it. This is on Bitstamp right here. Like, we're pretty much almost there, on Bitstamps. Right here, this is on Binance. Binance is like showing we're majorly still under it right here. And this is Coinbase. Coinbase, as you can see right here, you can see that we got quite a little bit to go. This can end up going down. We're just going sideways and pop out. But we really need to get over that 200 moving average. Once that happens, then clear sailing for sure. Okay, right here, this is BTC right here. Just looking at the downward channel, we popped up. We broke through the 0.5 Fibonacci. The next point that we need to break is this red zone right here is about 9,000 right here, and then after that's 9,400, and of course we would get to the 0.382 Fibonacci. So what do I think? I think that we're gonna actually just pull back a little bit and go sideways, and then from there we're gonna see what's gonna happen. With Litecoin's pretty much in the same situation. As you can see, it's popped through, of course, through the channel, and right now, the 200 MA on that one looks like it's creeping down. So if we're able to go sideways and then pop out, then we're gonna be in a bull market. What else is happening? I got this one idea right here where it's kind of explaining the 200 MA right here. This was back from 2019 when we definitely had the same kind of action happen to us, and then we fell, which is right here. We'd fall, and then we played right here on the 5846 right here, and then we sank down. So it's kind of like in the same situation. Is that what's happening? Are we in a trend reversal, or are we in a bull trap? So that is the question right here. So everyone's waiting for that. I mean, as you can see right here, you can see on the RSI right here, just this fell down. We're in the same point right here from 2019, summer 2019 right here. And so we can go sideways. This is what, we can end up going sideways here too. We end up going down sideways, and then boom, we break down to 5,000. That was my original idea of what was going to happen, but anything is possible. I would, if I had, so for all the people that have money in right now where they're just trading, if you're hodling, don't even worry about it. Just shouldn't be stressing. You should just be working, getting more money, and putting more money in, right? Whether you're going to be buying it on the larger dips or you're doing cost averaging, right? If you're trading as well, then this is where you take profit, right, off the table, and you leave some back on the table to see what's going to happen, right? Just wait for confirmation. We need a break. We need to break out of this to get to that, past 9,000, 9,400 area. From there, you can start thinking what's going to happen next. On BSV, I was basically did a video on BSV. This is what I was basically saying right here is, once these pullbacks, I was saying this strictly to traders, okay? Strictly to traders. With these pullbacks right here, if you're there to make it, look at here's 20% right there. Right here. 20% right here. And here's one this morning right here that we're already at about like 10% or something like that, over 10%. So there's a lot of, this is exactly what I was saying, like, you're scalp trading, you're hitting and running, making a lot of gains right here. So that's SV. If you're a long-term type of person, do not buy right now in anywhere form. This is strictly for advanced traders, just buying and selling, okay? And you can clearly see that in a smaller time frame. Let's look at it. There we go. Like right here, like you're buying right here. You're buying exactly right here on this Stoke RSI, selling it, buying it right here, selling it right here, and then buying right here. That was basically this early this morning, and you're getting out right now. Ooh, what do we got here? We got Bitcoin price to hit 15K, says CEO of 150 billion investment fund. Ooh, this guy's like super stoked, huh? This guy's at it. Okay, he's basically saying the rundown. I'm a little tired today, guys. Sorry about that, but it happens. I'm a little run down right now. USD likely to weaken in 2020. I bet your buns it probably is going to. We got recession looming. Everything in the stock market is, fully, overbought right now. It's like to the max. Everything's like crushing all-time high. So a little shady. Jeffrey Gundlach's thoughts on investing and what about Bitcoin. So let's check this out. So CEO of a Double Line Capital, Jeffrey Gundlach, recently spoke about his predictions for 2020 and beyond, saying that the USD is likely to weaken and Bitcoin could reach 15,000 bucks. So he's pretty bullish about it. USD likely to weaken in 2020. Jeffrey, the so-called bond guru and CEO and Chief Investment Officer for 150 billion investment fund Double Line Capital, recently gave his predictions for the short-term future of the U.S. economy. Most of his predictions are based on one single assumption, which is that the U.S. dollar will weaken in the near future. So he's betting against it, ain't he? Damn American. How can he be American? Betting against the U.S. dollar? Or maybe he's not an American, right? Gundlach is basing this forecast on several major reasons, including the fact that the Federal Reserve continues to print money. Oh, we all know that's what the Federal Reserve does, right? They've been just printing money. Our deficit is out of control. But also the fact that foreigners are starting to diverse from the United States. Oh yeah, they are. They're taking their money and putting it in the yen. He mentions a major budget deficit as a third major reason for the upcoming weakening of USD. However, he also expects that there will be many excellent investment opportunities as a consequence. Well, let's see what he's talking about, right? Jeffrey Gundlach's thoughts on investing. As many may remember, 2019 was a good year for investing across various asset classes. Gold has been kicking butt. I was telling my parents to put money in gold and they just didn't listen. Gold price climbed by 19% last year, while the S&P 500 saw a 29% return. Then there were emerging market stocks which saw 50% gains last year, and not to mention the oil prices, which surged by as much as 34%. The list goes on. Yeah, gas has been hurting my pocket, burning a hole through it. The list goes on, and while many expect the similar things can be expected in 2020, experts claim that the likelihood of that is rather low. Hey brother, can we just all get along? let's just give each other a hug. Not Jeffrey Gundlach, though, who once again predicts that the weakening of the USD is likely to occur. In fact, he believes that this will present a very rare opportunity that only happened twice in the entire 20th century. The first time it took place was in 1929, and then it happened again in the 1960s. Now he thinks that it will happen again. Maybe not in 2020, but certainly in the near future as commodities seem majorly undervalued. Yeah, I think that recession will really start happening in 2021. This is basically the last year. You better pay off all your credit cards and all your bills. And that's my thing. My thing right now is to get to basically debt free. Right now, this year is it. You got to get debt free in 2020, everyone. Let's see. Now Gundlach is very good at reading the economy and making predictions and recommendations. He sees the problems in the current market, and his insights have helped many make good decisions in the past. According to him, the Federal Reserve is taking inflation higher, which will weaken the USD. But he thinks that this represents a great opportunity for investing in commodities, which is his long-term advice. Commodities, definitely in foods, because food is going to be going up once economies go down and famine happens around the world, right? He also recommended buying iShares MSCI Emerging Markets ETFs, EEM, he said. You could just buy EEM again. I think you'll have another good year there. That's his quote. What about Bitcoin? Finally, BTC in the house. Finally, another big topic for the future is Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency market has been attracting a lot of attention in the last few years. Bitcoin has been making headlines almost daily for several years now. In late 2017, it hit 20,000 per coin. In 2018, it dropped to 3,200. Can you believe that? Per coin. I bought some at those lows. In 2019, it returned to nearly 14,000 before dropping to 7,000 and then ending the year slightly above that. In 2020, the coin has already seen a major price improvement, currently sitting above 8,700, and that is still only a small change compared to what investors are expecting to see in the next 6 months. With Bitcoin happening in May, many believe that the coin's price will exceed $12 and what is that? $12.50 by the end of June 20th, 2020. I think it means right. Yeah, that's 12,500, right? My bad. But a period there. I was like, what is that? As for Gundlach, he doesn't have anything against BTC. He recommended that investors buy the coin in 2019, and his advice was correct. Anyone who listened to it saw a BTC price surge by 95%. In 2020, he expects the coin to go as high up as 15,000. Excuse me. Which is, I'll delete that part of my burp. Which is even more optimistic than what Bitcoin option traders seem to believe. This would not only mean that there's money, or maybe I won't delete it, in Bitcoin, but also that investors can use it as a safe haven to avoid losing money. The USD truly weakens as much as Gunlock expects it to. He is a smart man. I am going to give him some props on that. Okay, guys. So basically, let's look at some headline news on Coindesk. What do we got here? Oh, Mr. SV right here, Bitcoin SV Craig Wright. He claims to receive keys to 9.6 billion Bitcoin fortune. Well, let's really see if that's going to happen. That's going to be one hell of a story, right? Let's see if there's something else going on. Ahead of Davos, what can cash teach us about crypto? I have long held that were cash invented today, it would be dismissed by policymakers, bankers, and law enforcement as dystopian, absurd, and dangerous. Ooh. Okay, buddy. JP Morgan veterans, Cadena launches public blockchain integrates wallet to Cosmos Network. Okay, there we go. Cadena, a startup spun out of JP Morgan's blockchain center, has taken a step toward its vision of creating interoperable, scalable public blockchains with a full launch Wednesday. Ooh, look at JP Morgan up in the game. Okay, I think that's it for Coindesk. Let's look at Cointelegraph. U.S. Congress looks at role of crypto and internet in funding hate crimes. Okay. That is so weird. Let's see what else is going on here. Crypto exchange Upbit finishes security update in response to 2019 hack. Okay, good job, Upbit. Not much news. Not much news at all here. Okay, what does Bitcoinist got? Bitcoinist is talking about President Maduro forces airlines to buy fuel using petro. Okay. Let's see. Putin causes Russian cabinet to resign. Bitcoin prices spike. Ooh, okay. Here's a nice story right here. I like this one right here. Akon gets green light to build crypto city in Africa. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. Rapper and would-be crypto mogul Akon has finalized an agreement to build a cryptocurrency-powered city in Senegal. Africa's blowing up, y'all. For everyone that thinks Africa is just a bunch of like, people living in patch hutches and stuff like that. It's not true. There is tribes and stuff like that for sure, but there are cities that are super clean, beautiful, amazing in Africa. North and West Africa and South Africa, of course. Okay, let's look at this final news on News BTC. We got crypto content missing from YouTube as platforms purge back on. Okay, this is what I wanted to get to, so let's check this out. We'll end it with this article. And what do we got here? YouTube appears to have resumed its anti-crypto asset campaign because this affects the BTC, man. What the At least one content creator has today reported missing content from the video sharing platform, and that person is DaVinci, right? I think it's DaVinci 17 or something like that, but it's DaVinci's channel. The original clampdown against crypto-related channels occurred at the end of last year, although YouTube has restored most content. New instances of missing videos may signal that more censorship is yet to come. I don't think so. Okay, despite having claimed its earlier clampdown against crypto content creators was a mistake, YouTube appears to still have it in the for digital currency, according to one video maker using the platform. The company is still issuing strikes for content about crypto assets. Okay, it's DaVinci 15, not 17, but 15. On both Twitter and YouTube, posted the following tweet earlier today. It details a strike against his account and accuses the video sharing platform of making another mistake. Yep, he got a strike. Blah, 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 blah. He's saying, YouTube, get me out. Get me out of this. Get me out. Anyways, I think it's going to be fine. I don't think anybody should be tripping about, YouTube. It's going to be just fine. There's no one's doing crazy investments into stupid scam shitty coins really anymore. So we are good to go. Anyways, everyone, I just want to make this quick because there's not much really going on. But if you do have stakes inside of your cryptocurrencies that you're just trading at, definitely take profits. And we will see you tomorrow. The BTC man is out. Oh!